Guys, today I am making cute little egg kind of picks, not necessarily a wand. And I grabbed these decorative Hobby Lobby picks that I have. I was initially going to do the gold, but when I put the gold in this little vintage milk jar, I don't know, I think this is too cool. So we're gonna go with the silver rhinestone, and I tried to glue them together. You can't do that. I wanted them longer, so what I did was I took these. I always have these in here, but about maybe 2/3 of the way, I took this vase filler, little glass gems, and all I did for the eggs was, yesterday, I didn't know if it was going to turn out. I took some paper that I had created on my gel press and just cut 3 different eggs. So I used that one for the green, this one for the pink, and then this one for the yellow. Where's my yellow egg? And this one for the yellow. So this is, I have it noted here, that was ink without any stencil. This was paint, and the green was paint. And I actually added a little bit of Twisted Citron to make the white a little darker. So easy as that. I had the paper already. That's the nice thing about using the Gelly Arts gel press. And I've kind of pulled that out and pulled all my arty stuff out because I'm taking that Collage Maker Summit on Instagram. I think it starts like March 3rd. It's Monday, March 3rd, so whichever Monday is. So I am going to glue these on, and it's turning out so cute. I thought I would show you guys. I really haven't done much Easter crafting. Let's see. I'm just trying to see. Yeah, that'll be, I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4. So I've got it right there on that 4th. I'm just going to glue right directly to this. And I'm going to be very generous because this stick is not that long. I think I may have gone down 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, it's good. Okay, so I'll hold it in place. And I will, once it dries, I'll flip it over and secure it on there too. Like kind of, it looks pretty secure. I was pretty generous with my glue. I just want to make sure I get plenty of contact. So we have been having really warm weather lately, and it is really cold today. Oh, and what I did was 1 piece of, this was just 110-pound cardstock. I used that Dollar Tree core board, and then another piece. Then I used on the back, I used watercolor paper. It's just from Five Below, but it's really sturdy. So that way they're not gonna warp. I don't like it when things warp. Like the next year I go open a box, or typically these little paper crafts, I have a cabinet I just kind of stack them up in. And so when I don't decorate, I still have all my little creations. I love that. It's so handy. I've often wished I had just a curio cabinet and it had all my decorations in it. I could close it, no one would see it, open it, or, you know, a special closet. How nice would that be? But, you know, houses just can't ever be big enough, can they? Okay, so I'll do this one, and I'll probably just cut this out in order to make this shorter and show you when they are all 3 glued. All right, they are all 3 glued very generously, and they should sit in here just fine. I'm just gonna take a peek at them and Oh my gosh, that is so cute. I just kind of wanted my own paper. Use any paper you've got. This would be really cute with Doodlebug. And I am going to put some ribbon around them. And then I have, oh my gosh, that is cute. That's cute. So, what does this say? I can't even read it, but Dairy Company is what it says there. That's like a find that I grabbed, but I've had it for a while. Oh, those sit great like that. Okay, I've got them sitting. Thrilled that if you just fill the container full. Now, what I'm curious about, should I tie a bow around this or should I tie ribbon around these? You know, I'm always going to grab this first. That's very cute. And I think this would be cute around here. The jelly beans don't look good. These are, I thought this was Dollar Tree. Oh, this is Celebrate It. Who is that? Michael's? This is Dollar Tree. That's cute because I have, like, that just happens to have pink, green, and yellow on it. That could go around there. Well, that's wild. I've got this cute, that's cute. Oh, the, that looks better. So, but those carrots are cutie cute, and the print on the carrots are cuter. I don't know that it needs any more sparkle other than say that. I could, let's see what this looks like. And I always like to cut this over my floor because it's easier to vacuum this tinsel up than it is to wipe it off of my, yeah, that's pretty cute. Well, this is just turning into the simplest project. So the paper, I just occasionally want to play and paint, and I will just, the gel press is usually sitting out. I'm not real good about putting my stuff away, and I will just use whatever colors I'm in the mood for. Like if I was in the mood for Easter colors and this stencil was on top, I grabbed that set's a Dylusion stencil and just made yellow. No, I made green and pink. And for some reason, I didn't have time to do yellow. So then I looked through my papers that had dried. Oh, and you could really doll that up. I just don't think it needs, I don't think it needs any more. And then I could tie that around there. Yeah, I lost my train of thought. But yeah, you just, whatever colors you're in the mood to do, just grab and go. And a gel press does not have to be cleaned up, and the brayer wipes off really easily. It's gonna always look kind of painterly, which is fine. It doesn't damage it. It just, that rubber, I think, absorbs the paint. But yeah, so I'm excited to do the Collage Maker Summit. I want this up higher because I really want to start doing different kinds of collage and start using the papers I make. I just have tons of papers that are backgrounds that I do nothing with. So doing the artist trading card little swap, it just kind of was like, I love this stuff. Why am I not playing in this stuff? I love pre-printed papers. You all know I love my pre-printed papers. But I noticed this year, the Easter paper, nobody really, and it could be demand, nobody really, no company did a unique print. It was kind of pulling from older designs, kind of familiar patterns that I've seen. And I thought that was unfortunate. So anyways, it got me to creating my own little papers. Well, that is so darling. And then we'll see. Oh, and what dies I used. I used Surprise Creation. I hauled these a couple of years ago from AliExpress. The Surprise Creation nested eggs. And I used this size. So it was 1, 2, 3, the fourth one. So if you guys bought this back when I bought it, because I think that's when it was new. And then look, sitting right with it, this, never even created this. So we have so many dies. You know, I was thinking today as I was going through all this ribbon, like, why do I have so much ribbon? And then I thought, you know what, it's kind of good we all bought, like, the end was coming because the end of decent prices was coming. So we all got our stuff at great prices, and I'm not one to de-stash, and I'm glad because new stuff is crazy. Oh, speaking of de-stashing, I posted on Instagram that Sizzix was having that 70% off sale. And the two of you that liked it, thank you, I appreciate it. I just kind of did it as a public service announcement because I know I've mentioned before, when do they have those sales? I don't ever see those sales anymore. That sale was so good. And it was about 3 weeks ago. This is very thin ribbon. So it was about 3 weeks ago and nothing. So I sent, when it said it could be up to 10 days. I want to make sure I have the right side on this. Okay. It keeps turning in my hand. I sent an email like, hey guys, is something wrong? I purchased something on February 6th. Today is the 29th. The 29th. Yesterday they emailed me back that when they have, I think she called it the warehouse clear out sale. So mark your calendars because I'm going to show you guys some dies that I got. I was not planning on buying dies, but when I saw these prices, like legitimately dies I'd pay $30 for were $7. I was like, what? You know, it kind of makes you sick to your stomach when you first see it. And then you go, okay, which ones didn't I buy? And then it's like, all right. So it kind of evens out the prices. See if I can get this unfolded. So anyways, I bought some Tim Holtz dies that I had been really wanting but couldn't really justify that $30 mark, and so thrilled that they had that sale and that we were able to get these. This is so cute. So I'm gonna have to go upstairs with it. I'm gonna so they're probably gonna shift, and I think I don't like how that's bent. Boop. We're just gonna cut that off and then cut that off. Oh my gosh, that is so cute. And I will get everything centered and perfect, you know, but that ribbon is really holding well, and it's a crazy feeling material, but it's holding really well. So yay, thanks Dollar Tree. Anyways, so I will have a haul from the Sizzix die, and I didn't get everything. Oh my gosh, I went in once. I was like, okay, don't be crazy. And then I couldn't stand it. There were other ones I didn't get, and I went back in. So I went and like in on the 6th and the 13th because they kept emailing me, and I was like, oh, you're killing me. So I went in and got a couple more. So I hope you guys did too, and I will be showing what I bought. And it's February 29th, and I was pulling out these papers and I was testing to see if I could do like my own journals with these paper. And there was let's see. I've been watching Megan Quinlan Studio on YouTube, and she has an Etsy shop, and she does a lot of like art journals. That's just something I'm trying to get into journals. I don't ever do journals. I sort of am using the journal I made in around Valentine's. I started out strong, and now I'm kind of going in there like twice a week or something, but I'm trying to not force myself to do it. Just when something eventful happens, I write it down in my journal, whatever. So anyway, she recommended a lady called Andrea Chebleu, Chebeleu. And so it was Megan Quinlan Studio. That's her YouTube channel. And then she recommended Andrea Chebleu because she said she had taken a class of hers. So I thought, oh, well, I'll go over and see. And she was showing how to make these little journals that you fold like this. And it's very cool. And you can do it like that, and then you can flip it. And I put today's date on it. But then I decided because it was making my paint crack. I decided I thought this size was easier to work with. So I just folded it out. I feel like when I collage things, it will hold it still. So anyway, oh, and just so you know, change the subject, I use this Sizzix glue to glue these eggs together because the nozzle on it's so much bigger than the nozzle I keep on this one. I keep that tiny nozzle on. This glue works really well, but you have to let it dry. I ran something at Valentine's, it was a heart, through my sewing machine, and this thing seized up the sewing machine because it was still wet and had been drying for like an hour. This stuff's good, but it has to dry. Just, that's another public service announcement. Yeah, I thought I had broken my machine. It actually just broke the thread and made a crazy noise. Anyways, so then I think that's why my machine did this. But how cool does that look when I sewed this? So I sewed around the edges. I don't know if the girl that showed this sews and stuff, because I only saw 1 or 2 of her videos, but I found it interesting enough to come down and try it, you know. And after I did that, I thought, well, let's take a smaller piece of paper, that's a thinner piece of paper, and sew down the center. Hey, that works. Why aren't we always doing that? And I'm sure there's somebody who's always doing that, or there's a reason people are not doing that. And I always see people, like, I'm so interested in this. I always see people using an awl. I have an awl. I think my cord might be on top of it. But I have an awl where you press it down and then you feed this was so much easier if you have a sewing machine. But like I said, there might be a reason you don't do that. So these I will be playing with when I do the, what is it? Collage Maker Summit. Oh, I have a note here. It starts Monday, March 4th. And I went ahead and did the early sign up. So I think it was $69, and it jumps up to like $97. So I don't know if there's still early sign up. There might be. Anyways, just wanted to show you guys this cute little creation that I came up with, and just this year we're going easy for Easter. All right, thanks for watching. If you have any questions, leave it in the comment. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.